Introduction. Hi everyone and welcome back. Today, we're diving into a fantastic book that has truly helped millions of people around the world make lasting positive changes. It's called Atomic Habits by James Clear. Have you ever felt like you're stuck, trying hard to achieve your goals but not seeing the progress you hoped for? We all have those aspirations, right? Maybe you want to exercise more, learn a new language, or be more productive. Well, Atomic Habits offers a different perspective. It suggests that massive transformations don't necessarily come from huge actions, but rather from the accumulation of tiny, incremental improvements, what the author calls atomic habits. In this video, we'll explore the core ideas of this book in a way that's easy to understand and incredibly useful for your own personal growth. We'll break down the key principles and look at how you can apply them to build good habits and break bad ones. Let's get started on this journey of small changes that lead to remarkable results. Chapter 1. The Surprising Power of Tiny Habits. James Clear begins by illustrating the incredible power of making small, consistent improvements. Think about it. If you improve by just 1% each day for a year, you won't just end up with a 365% improvement. Instead, due to the compound effect, you'll be almost 37 times better by the end of the year. That's the magic of tiny gains. The same principle works in reverse. Small negative habits, like consistently getting a little less sleep or eating slightly unhealthy food, can compound over time and lead to significant negative outcomes. The key takeaway here is that small habits don't seem like much on any given day, yet the difference they make over the months and years can be enormous. It's like planting a tiny seed. You don't see the tree immediately, but with consistent care, it grows into something substantial. So, instead of focusing on grand, sweeping changes that can feel overwhelming and unsustainable, Atomic Habits encourage us to start small. Really, really small. Think about habits so easy you can't say no to them. Want to read more? Start with reading just 1 page a day. Want to exercise? Begin with 1 push-up. The goal is to make the habit as easy as possible to initiate. This approach makes habit formation less intimidating and builds momentum. Once you have that tiny habit established, you can gradually build upon it. Chapter 2. Why you should forget about goals and focus on systems. A common mistake many people make is focusing solely on goals. We set ambitious targets, like I want to lose 10 kilograms or I want to finish writing my novel. While having goals provides direction, James Clear argues that you should focus more on the systems that will get you there. Think about it this way. If you're a coach, your goal might be to win a championship. But your system is how you recruit players, how you conduct practices, and the strategies you implement during games. The system is the process that leads to the results. Clear points out that goals are often about the outcome, while systems are about the journey. Focusing only on the outcome can lead to disappointment if you don't see immediate results. It can also lead to a feeling of being finished once you achieve the goal, which might not sustain long-term progress. A system, on the other hand, is a set of processes and routines that you follow consistently. If you focus on building good systems, the results will eventually take care of themselves. For example, instead of setting a goal to write a book, focus on the system of writing 500 words every day. By shifting your focus from the endpoint to the process, you make progress more sustainable and enjoyable. It's about falling in love with the process, not just the product. Chapter 3. The 4 Laws of Behavior Change. Now, let's get into the practical strategies for building good habits. James Clear introduces the 4 Laws of Behavior Change, which provide a simple framework for understanding and influencing our habits. These laws are: make it obvious, make it attractive, make it easy, and make it satisfying. First, make it obvious. Often, our bad habits are triggered by cues in our environment that we're not even consciously aware of. To build good habits, we need to make the cues for those habits obvious. One effective strategy here is implementation intention. This involves deciding in advance when, where, and how you will perform a specific habit. A simple formula is I will behavior at time and location. Another technique is habit stacking. This involves attaching a new habit to an existing one. The formula is after current habit, I will new habit. Next, make it attractive. The more attractive a habit is, the more likely we are to adopt it. Our brains are wired to seek pleasure and avoid pain. To make good habits more appealing, we can use temptation bundling. This involves pairing an activity you want to do with an activity you need to do. You can also make habits more attractive by joining a culture where your desired behavior is the norm. Then, make it easy. The more convenient and effortless a habit is, the more likely you are to stick with it. We are naturally drawn to options that require the least amount of effort. One of the most effective strategies here is to reduce friction associated with your desired habits. Conversely, to break bad habits, you want to increase friction. Another important aspect of making habits easy is to start with a very small version of the habit. Finally, make it satisfying. We are more likely to repeat a behavior when it is immediately rewarding. Positive reinforcement strengthens habits. One way to make habits more satisfying is to track your progress. Seeing visual evidence of your achievements can be highly motivating. Another powerful strategy is to reward yourself after completing a good habit, especially in the early stages. Conversely, to break bad habits, you want to make them unsatisfying. Conclusion. So, how do we take these 4 laws and apply them to our own lives? Let's quickly look at one example. Say you want to study English regularly. Make it obvious. Keep your English learning materials in a visible place. Set a daily reminder on your phone. Make it attractive. Choose topics you are genuinely interested in. Find an online English learning community. Make it easy. Start with just 15 minutes of study per day. Focus on one specific skill at a time. Make it satisfying. Track your learning progress and reward yourself after completing a study session. The key is to experiment and find what works best for you. Not every strategy will resonate with everyone. The Atomic Habits framework provides a set of tools you can use to design your habits intentionally. Remember to be patient and focus on making small, consistent progress. Don't get discouraged if you miss a day or two. The important thing is to get back on track and keep building those atomic habits. What small habit are you going to start building today? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on personal growth and learning. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Keep making those small changes, they really do add up.